6:50 right now. Amid all the partying and excitement, there is a dark side to the Super Bowl. Anytime a major event is in town, the demand for sex for sale quadruples. You may have seen our story over the weekend about one group passing out flyers with missing girls' faces, which helped identify a few of them. Our Christie Ethridge went behind the headline to find out how two of the most vulnerable spots, we're talking hotels and the airport, how those facilities, those places, those workers are training to fight back against sex trafficking.
Hi, welcome to Atlanta.
Among the smiling faces of Super Bowl volunteers and the adrenaline-fueled fans, airport workers are laser focused on picking up on things that just aren't quite right.
Traffickers are very, very smart, and what they've learned how to do is to blend in. So our idea of training is to look for the things that look abnormal within a normal situation.
Since we are home to the world's busiest airport, Atlanta is a prime spot for child sex trafficking. We've garnered an ugly reputation for it. So every one of the 63,000 airport employees gets trained in how to spot it.
Oftentimes, it's not a look, it's not a feel, it's truly an energy that you can tell. And if you are a trafficker, you best beware because we're looking for you.
They've doubled up the sign rotation on the baggage claim carousels. You'll see them in the bathroom and hear it over the loudspeaker, too.
Thank you for doing your part to help end human trafficking.
But once you leave the airport, saving a victim could come down to a bar of soap.
I just thought we could put this phone number on a bar of soap because they all wash up after every man. And many times it's the only time they're allowed alone.
Teresa Flores knows this because it's the only time she was allowed to be alone. She was thrown into the sex trade at 15 when a guy she had a crush on offered to drive her home.
He ended up drugging me and raping me, and then they took photos and then blackmailed me with the photos.
2 years later, she escaped and made it her life's mission to help others through the SOAP project, which beside its literal interpretation also stands for Save Our Adolescents from Prostitution. She gathers volunteers to put stickers on makeup wipes and bars of soap with the trafficking hotline number and hands them out to hotels all over Atlanta. She says anytime they do this, calls to the hotline double. And sometimes she even gets proof that it works.
I got a text a year ago and it said, "You're the reason that I'm free. I found a bar of your soap," and it gave me the courage to call. I wish somebody would have said something for me.
Now, we're not just talking about a few dozen pieces of soap. The group handed out 60,000 bars of soap in just 2 days to nearly 300 hotels. The checklist is up next, live from Centennial Olympic Park.